wanna grow up fun. Toys R Us kid, they got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
Hey everyone, welcome to Retail Giants, the show where we unpack the stories behind the stores that raised us, stocked our shelves, and emptied our parents' wallets. Today we're diving into the tale of Toys R Us, aka childhood mecca, aka the place that taught us just one toy and you're left with 10. Let's crack open the toy chest and see how this store became the place for toys and how it all came tumbling down. Our story starts in 1948 when Charles Lazarus, a World War II vet, opened a baby furniture store in Washington, D.C.
He called it Children's Supermarket.
But pretty quickly he noticed something. People were coming back not just for cribs, but for toys. By 1957, Lazarus pivoted. The toy section became the whole store, and Toys R Us was born. And yeah, that backwards R, a kid wrote it. Not really, but it was designed to look like a kid wrote it, which was marketing genius. Toys R Us exploded in the 80s. At its peak, it was the largest toy retailer on earth. Think of it as a warehouse-sized wonderland. Aisles stacked with every toy imaginable.
Moms and dads, Toys R Us is having a super grand opening, and your family's invited.
The store became a rite of passage for kids. Birthday coming up, you went to Toys R Us. Christmas, Toys R Us. Just a Saturday, still Toys R Us. And let's not forget Geoffrey the Giraffe, the most iconic spokes giraffe in toy history. It was more than a store. It was a mood. But by the late 90s and early 2000s, the cracks started to show. Big box stores like Walmart and Target were offering the same toys, often for cheaper. Then came Amazon, changing the game with online shopping. Suddenly parents didn't have to fight crowds or wait in line. Toys R Us tried to fight back. They launched their own website, partnered with Amazon, then they sued Amazon. It was messy, and not the good kind of messy like a Lego explosion. Internally, the company was weighed down by debt, a lot of it. In 2005, it was taken private in a leveraged buyout worth over $6 billion, which just added more debt. Meanwhile, toys were changing. Kids were trading action figures for iPads, and when the 2010s rolled around, things got bleak. They filed for bankruptcy in 2017, and by 2018, the dream was over. 700 plus stores closed. Geoffrey went dark. Childhoods were shook. People mourned. There were tribute videos, candlelight vigils, grown adults crying in the Barbie aisle. It was a whole thing. In recent years, the brand's been trying to make a comeback. In 2021, Toys R Us returned with a flagship store in New Jersey. In 2022, it popped up inside over 400 Macy's stores nationwide. It's not the same magical wonderland, but it's something. Geoffrey even has an Instagram now. Giraffes adapt. Toys R Us may never fully return to its former glory, but its legacy is carved into the memories of millions. It was more than retail. It was the soundtrack of birthdays, the setting of temper tantrums, and the final boss of childhood wish lists. In a world of one-click shipping and algorithmic toy suggestions, Toys R Us was the real deal. Just you, your imagination, and a cart that somehow always ended up full.
Once a Toys R Us kid,
Always a Toys R Us kid.
Thanks for joining us on Retail Giants. Hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what was your go-to aisle? And do you still have that old Geoffrey plush? We'll see you next time. Just don't grow up too fast.